Welcome to the B105 Breakfast Show with Stav, Abby and Matt podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Footy Finals half-price cosmetics and vitamin sale is on now. Stock up and save today. Shop in-store or online at Chemist Warehouse.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hey, podcasters.
Morning. Hey, it's Bo. I shouldn't say morning.
It could be morning when they're
General
listening.
time of whatever it is where you are. We brought back one from the shadows today,
You're
didn't
going to
we?
say the dead because don't say that because he is dead.
Well, it's been a while, that's true.
Okay.
But we did Brizzy Springer. We wanted your Jerry Springer stories. And as usual, Brisbane, you did not disappoint.
You delivered hard, and we love that about you. Also, heads up, after this podcast, there's a extra episode, and we speak to a man named Matt Cameron, who's living in Bali and making a lot of money and not paying much tax.
And we hate him.
Well, he's still paying tax. That's what I wanted to ask about it. So because he's sold all assets here and he's earning income over there, he would pay Indonesian tax,
Correct,
which
yeah.
would be a lower amount. But do you still have to pay anything for here, or it's only if you get dividends from here?
No, it's only if you're
Anything
doing
you earn
business
here.
here.
Right.
So he does his business in
But you
Indonesia.
just have a bank account that you can then transfer to? How does that work?
Well, he lives in Bali,
he's
so
done.
need it.
He's done. He's
Why-
okay.
why would he have an
I don't
Australian
know.
bank
I don't
account?
know. I just, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's interesting. He's moved his whole family over there. He's going to tell us all about what he can get for his dollar in Bali, living there, for what he would pay in Australia. It's quite amazing.
Interesting.
What else do we have going on today?
We had Belle from the WAFL on.
Yep.
She's such a vibe.
She's a vibe.
She's facts.
Facts.
Facts, man.
We're just trying to show you some cool lingo that we've learned.
I think the
I'm
phrase.
vibing.
I think the phrase "cool lingo" indicates that it's not cool. Yeah. And if you ever say, "What are the kids saying today?" then you shouldn't be saying it.
Stav always says that.
Yeah, but that's just because I can't hear them. What are the kids saying today? And then you tell me what they're saying. I don't understand any of that.
Kids these days. I think I need to get my ears tested.
Okay, so I actually do. I've started to have a bit of a hearing issue, I think, through
I can't
wearing
hear
these.
anyone.
No, neither can I. And I had
That explains a lot.
I had a hearing test, remember, when I had the last
That's not bad.
I heard that. I heard that. Was that a whistle it only a pitch that?
Well, it's
I can
funny when they put in the different sounds because what actually goes first? Does that make any sense? Yeah, like you can actually hear background noise even more when your hearing
true.
goes as
Yeah.
opposed to
Right.
the people that are right in front of you talking.
Because my wife talks to me and I tell her she's whispering. She swears she's not, but I can't hear her.
But hearing aid technology these days, like
It's still not good.
It is good.
No, my dad went to go and get it, and it's still it still hasn't really advanced because a lot of the stuff that you think you can get like surgery for people that might be born with hearing issues are different than when you're hearing loss. So once you actually lose your hearing, there's nothing really you can do to be able to get it back. You can amplify it, but I still think a lot of them are quite
I've only
chunky
heard good
and
things.
difficult.
Oh, and small, I've seen.
I don't know.
There'd be people in the office that are wearing them you wouldn't know.
right. Well, I know that my dad was saying because they have
He
saved-
would have got the cheap ones.
Well, yes, funny you say that because he's saved
course.
so much to be able to be self-funded retiree. So if he was able to go on the pension, he would have got them.
Fang dangle ones, yeah.
But because he has to pay for them himself, but I don't.
My father-in-law's hooked to the Bluetooth, and you can also connect it to the doorbell.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
so he likes them.
He loves them.
Yeah,
he
well,
loves the way old people do. When he gets jack of everyone, he just takes
Just takes them off. They
Yeah.
do say that you should really get on top of your hearing because that could be one of the accelerations of dementia. Because your hearing goes and you become disconnected.
Yeah, it's probably makes sense for me. I've always wondered too, because I've never had a hearing test. Like I always imagine, when you go to the optometrist and they go, "Can you read the numbers?" Right? You see A, T, Y, L, whatever. I always think, do they whisper things in your ear? Like you go, "I'm a fat idiot." You've got to repeat that. I'm a fat idiot.
Now you've got to press a button when you hear a noise, and it's
I
really
hate
bad
that.
when you're there and you're like, I didn't hear anything, and you're like, oh.
That's
So
what
stressful.
I think they should do. Go, I'm going to give you a phrase. You need to repeat it back.
Yeah. I think it's interesting when they do hearing tests on babies. You're like, they can't tell you, but they measure their brain.
Their brainwave. They look like
Activity
little.
for it?
They look like little DJs when they put their headphones on them. Anyway, I need to probably get a hearing test. Will I?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not. Can you guys answer me? But then I always wonder if my wife's just like she knows.
Slowly
I can't
driving you
hear-
mad?
Yes. It's like she will have to give me a very important piece of information. And what she'll do is she'll go, "Hey, babe, this weekend." Then she turns away and goes, "We have to go to this birthday party."
Yeah.
It's like, She needs to tell me something, then runs to the far end of the house and whispers it into a corner and then gets the shits at me that I didn't hear what she said.
Funny you say that. I'm going to tell you tomorrow how we've started to have clearer communication because this has been our issue.
You and your husband?
Yeah.
All right. Well, can you chat to my wife about it? Because I communicate very clearly.
I don't think you're going to like it.
Well, I'm getting a tummy bug. All right, we'll find out about that tomorrow. Here's today's podcast. A name that I hadn't heard for a long time, in fact, it took me a second to realise who it was Kerry Katona. Now, she is one of the singers of a great group that was only around for a few years, but God, they had some bangers. Atomic Kitten. And then I was like, oh, that's right. She
She's
dated...
married, I think, to Brian McFadden. They had
That's what
kids
I thought.
together.
I was like, oh, they dated. And then I looked into it and I was like,
No.
that's right. They had 2 kids.
She was one of those celebrities that was always in the magazines.
Yes.
Yes.
She was
sometimes getting in trouble.
big in the tabloids, and she's had multiple marriages, multiple kids to different guys, and she's a very open book, as I'm learning at the moment, because lots of clips of her on a podcast called The Real Talk Show have been popping up, and this one popped up the other day, and I had to watch it a few times to try and just follow exactly what was going on.
Oh, you had to get
here.
a pen and paper for the...
So grab a pen and
Okay,
paper.
yeah, all right,
Okay, got it.
All right. If you're in the car on the way to school, kids, can you please just give mum or dad a second of peace? They're gonna need silence to be able to hear what's happening here. All right. This was her telling a story on this podcast.
So you ready for this?
Okay.
So when I was born, my mum was in a relationship with this guy called Vic, right? So for the first 2 years, he was like my dad. And his dad was like my granddad, really. But my mum left the guy who was like my dad for my granddad and married my granddad. And so my dad became my brother and my granddad became my dad, who I actually thought was my real dad. Until I was 7, when my mum left my dad, who I thought was my dad, for a woman, who then told me that my dad wasn't my dad and it was some bloke called Ronnie Armstrong and I was a product of an affair.
Right.
So you can see why I had to watch that just a couple of times to be like, hey.
Yeah.
So
Well, because you always take your the dynamics that you've always known for granted that that's what it is.
Yeah.
of course, what you're told is the truth.
Yes.
Yes.
Until you're told any different.
Yes. Because I love a chat. And I was speaking to, surprise, and I was speaking to a lady and she was a bit nervous. We were at a sporting game and she was saying that her daughter was coming, right? And I was like, oh, okay. And I hasn't seen her for a while and she's in and out of the lives. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she said that, yes, well, that's actually my son's mum. And I was like, so that's your grandchild? She's like, yes. But we've always known them as the mum. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Nope.
That was that lady you were talking to. It was her son's mum.
So the person that we've always known to
As
be her son
son?
is not actually a son. She's the grandmother.
Oh, okay. So she's not the mum. She's the
Grandmother, but she's never ever.
The real mum's coming.
Yes, but that's what we've always known as
Now I got you.
the older sister that sort of comes in and out.
And the real mum is the grandma/mum's daughter.
Yes,
Right.
but the boy just found out.
Ah, okay, there you go. See, this is why you got to break these things down.
Well, she'd never told her because she goes,
Yeah.
I didn't want because her life wasn't stable.
Yeah, right. So in this story from Kerry, if you managed to follow that there, essentially who she thought was her dad was actually her granddad at one point.
Yes, but then that wasn't right.
No.
No.
And then it turned out to not be her dad at all.
But then she so the mum left what she thought was the dad for the grandfather, right?
Yeah.
And then
Hooked
left
up
the
with a woman.
grandfather for.
A woman.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's quite
this,
a family tree, isn't it?
if you go to follow Kerry's story, she reveals some insane things. After Brian McFadden, I believe she married her mum's drug dealer as well, just to get revenge on her mum.
Right.
So she's lived a very troubled life and has obviously come out the other end of it. But just hearing that story made me think of one of the most delicious segments that we have ever done on this show because it's so amazing to hear how other people have lived their lives. And that is Brizzy Springer. Those stories where you go, if Jerry Springer was still on the television today,
God rest his soul.
you could go, I could put this up there.
And everyone would go, oh, and even he would go, okay, so let me get this straight.
Yeah, and we used to think that Brisbane was a sleepy little town and we wouldn't get calls on this, but we've had some absolute stonkers.
And it's, there's no judgment in this.
No.
I love hearing other people's stories because you might look at someone on the outside, like your lady at the football, and be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you find out there's a whole backstory to that family.
Was it Naughty Neville? Was it?
Naughty Neville's
Was
probably
that,
the best.
that was the one I keep thinking of because he had kids to multiple sisters.
4 sisters.
Not his sisters, other like sisters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, they were all, four sisters that weren't here. And then
Is that just who they were attracted to?
Must
Do you know what I
be.
mean? Like all of them were like, oh yeah.
proximity's everything, I guess.
That's
He
true.
was travelling a lot, wasn't he? Is that the one?
Yeah, truck driver. And then I found out that my mum worked with one of the sisters.
Yes, remember?
That's it. She was like, hey, Maddie, you know me. And I was like, oh my God, is your dad Neville?
I'm Neville.
You look like Neville. Oh no.
13 10 60. Do you have a story like Kerry there? You don't have to beat that.
No.
We just want to hear from you. What is your situation for a round of Brizzy Springer? 13 10 60. We'll chat to you next.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Been watching a podcast with Kerry Katona from Atomic Kitten, and she tells this ripper of a story.
So you ready for this?
Okay.
So when I was born, my mum was in a relationship with this guy called Vic, right? So for the first 2 years, he was like my dad. And his dad was like my granddad, really. But my mum left the guy who was like my dad for my granddad and married my granddad. And so my dad became my brother and my granddad became my dad, who I actually thought was my real dad. Until I was 7, when my mum left my dad, who I thought was my dad, for a woman, who then told me that my dad wasn't my dad and it was some bloke called Ronnie Armstrong and I was a product of an affair.
Ronnie Armstrong's gone. How did I get dragged?
Yeah, did you find Romy?
I haven't seen that part where they talk about Ronnie yet.
All right.
But it got me thinking, do you have a Brizzy Springer story like that? One of those stories from here in Brisbane that could be on the show.
All right, Rose and Algister, do you have a Brizzy Springer for us?
Yes. So, hi guys. So I found out when I was 21 that my uncle was actually my brother.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, bit of a shock.
Yeah, and why did that happen?
So I had a daughter, and she was just born, and I wondered why my uncle was always kind of mean to me all the time. And I asked my mum, and she said he's actually your brother, and he's been living with my grandparents ever since he was a child.
Right.
So, yeah, it was a bit of a... Yeah, I'm 45 now, and it's been like 20-something years since I found out, and I don't have anything to do with him.
Right.
What was the age gap?
He's so I'm 46, so he'd be 52 or something, 53.
Right. And
Yeah.
obviously that he was a child that your mother had with obviously a random boyfriend or something that she was no longer with, and that's why he went off to the grandparents to pretend that way?
Yeah, I'm assuming my mum had him way too young back in those days,
Yeah.
and my grandparents took over custody of him,
Yeah.
and they adopted him, and he became her brother and became my uncle.
Wow. It's a big secret
I
for
wonder
the
if
whole
he
family.
knew for the whole time then.
I know. I'm not sure because I don't speak with him, but
Yeah.
I think he knew, but he doesn't acknowledge us as family.
Yeah,
right.
it's a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, okay, I guess he must feel abandoned. He must have
there's a lot going
found
on. Yeah.
out and then done it that way.
Happened to Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
weird.
You know the actor, Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
What-
filming a movie about a woman whose sister was her mother. And
Yep.
he, during the filming of that film, he found out that his sister was his mother.
Wow, that must have been
And
hectic.
his mother was his grandmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Wild. Thanks, Rose. I mean, if he didn't know, it just goes to show that it's not your fault if you pick on your siblings. It's just
It's
in your
inherent.
DNA.
That's a very good point. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
I don't know why. Hang on, I think I must be your sibling.
We got Alyssa out my way in the gap. You got a Brizzy Springer for us, Alyssa.
Yes, I do.
Hit me.
So my grandma, when she went to get married, and she told me this story when I was a lot older, she actually found out that her mum wasn't her mum, that her mum was her grandma, and that her sister, who she'd been raised to believe as her sister, was actually her mother.
Happens more than you think.
Well, I think because ages ago it used to be deemed as something, bad, so the parents of the child having a baby or something would take it on as their own.
Wow.
Yeah, so in the time when my grandma was born, her sister was sent away to take care of a family member, and then the baby was brought back and raised as a part of the family, and it was actually her baby.
There's the other thing about it too. Everyone knew what was going on.
You could keep those secrets back then. No Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
But I think it was like an open secret.
But I guess that's the whole thing where it came into the forced adoptions, and if they didn't want to do that as a family, then this was a way for them to be able to keep the family.
Yeah.
So it all...
Grandma was one of 8 siblings, and none of the siblings knew. Only the actual mother and the grandmother.
Right.
So it only came out because Grandma needed her birth certificate to get married.
Yeah.
And she went to her then oldest sister, who was her mother, and said, I need my birth certificate, because her mum had passed away by that stage. And she refused to give it to her. And when she went to birth deaths and marriages to get her birth certificate, her sister's name was listed as the mother.
Oh, my God. Wow. Imagine getting that document. Just going, what?
Now, it's quite prolific in your family getting bombs dropped on you. Something happened with your dad as well?
Yes. Then my grandma got married, and then her and that husband did separate. And obviously, at the time when they separated, it wasn't a done thing because they were from a very Christian household. So they just kind of went their own separate ways and never spoke of the other people. And then at my dad's funeral, because my dad sadly passed away, 2 brothers turned up from his father.
Wow.
So we found out I have 2 more uncles at his funeral.
Oh, my gosh. And that's the first time you met them?
Yes, it was.
You're like, why did you not come forward before?
Were they as surprised that you existed as you were about them?
So they did let out that they had found out when their father passed away, and they just hadn't really had, I guess, the guts to come and find us. And then when they heard my father passed away, they were like, oh, no, we should have taken the opportunity when we had it.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. Thanks, everyone who did call.
Brizzy.
Nearly forgot the best part.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
What are your qualifications?
Hey. If I went through my old resume, I reckon there'd be a few exaggerations on there.
Works well with others?
No, Matthew. No. But
People always write that, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm a real team player.
Oh, what's your downside? Well, I'm just a perfectionist.
I care too much.
Yeah,
I
just
care too much.
overachiever. But look, someone has posted on Tea Time a website where she's anonymous as well. Okay. They are anonymous. And they've said, I've lied on my resume. And now I have an interview today for an industry I've been trying to get back into. I'm low-key stressing out and want to cancel the interview. Oh, you would, because you would just want to be seen. You're like, once I be seen, I'll be able to sell myself. So, you go, hey, I haven't got a few interviews for a while. I'll just, embellish it, see if I can make it pop out from the others. And then you might pop out a bit too much and go, ugh.
I wonder if, though, I'd almost respect it if they got to the interview and they went, now, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I did make up a few things on the resume because I'm so keen to get this job that I just needed to get in front of you.
Yeah.
I think you'd almost forgive them a little bit for that.
Yeah, it kind of happened to me when I applied for Subway, and you have your hobbies on there, and I said I'm into chess and surfing. I just put things down, and she goes, oh, so I see you're into chess and surfing? And I was like, no, I didn't know what else to put there.
But that's not a lie that's going to affect your ability to make a sandwich.
No, but the fact that I told the truth was one of the reasons she gave me the job.
Okay, yeah. Because I did go to an interview that I wasn't qualified for at all, and it had essential qualifications, and it was for a winery. And I was like, do I know wine?
What were the essential qualifications?
A wine marketing degree.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah. You would think so.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, if I get
You've
through,
tested them all.
I know. And I thought if I get through, then I can sort of, learn on the job. But it wasn't. It was actually to be the highest one and teach others. And that's where I was like, yeah, no, this isn't really going to work.
How far into the interview did you get exposed?
Probably within the first 2 sentences when they're like, hey, we got this application and stuff like that. We did not get sent your qualifications.
Oh, can you show us your certificate?
Yeah, like, would you be able to send them through later? And I was like, I do not have them completed.
Let me show you my qualifications. Look.
Can really feel the cherry in that, can't you? Yeah.
This has got tannins. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but I did just go, oh, this is so awkward. I would like to know on 131060, did you lie on your resume? Or maybe you were doing the interviews and you are like, oh, okay, we've caught you out here.
Yeah. I know there's a heap of actors have done it. Like, I can ride a horse.
Yeah.
Ride a horse.
Yeah.
You're playing a cowboy, dude.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to if it was, like, I think a science-based one.
Or a doctor.
Yeah. Surgeon, yeah, I don't think it. I think there is
I've done heaps of
progressive
these.
steps with
Yes.
that one.
I dissected a frog once in year 10. Come on in.
Hi, everybody.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Embarrassing life situations where you're like, oh my God, that happened. My friend and I were talking about this, and she said that she was in a supermarket the other day. She was in the aisle by herself and had to pass win. No one's there. She said it was quiet. Just went for it. And as soon as I did that, someone came around the corner, and I'm like, I'm
Always
the only
happens.
one there. Like, I'm the only one there. And I was like, it doesn't matter. You don't know them.
It could be 2 in the morning and you're the only person in the store, and that would still happen.
Yeah. But I was
If
like,
you're lost in the wilderness, you just let one go and someone will find you.
everyone does it, but some people are just more comfortable, and I'm not really that, like, I don't love it. And I live with all boys who you're like, okay, great. Thank you.
You're not a
very much.
psychopath, you crop dust.
Yeah.
I just don't like, I like to pretend that I don't. Do you know what I mean? At all times.
Sure.
I'd
Yeah, of
be more comfortable with that.
You're a lady.
So the one time I did, and everyone heard, my kids keep bringing it up, and they're like, remember that time where the windows shattered? And I was like, hilarious. So it's this ongoing joke with it. And I was like, I can get involved with it if you want, because now they come up and they're like, hey, smell this. You're like,
Oh, cupcakes.
hilarious. And then someone didn't eat their meal because the other one farted in that direction. And I have to wind down the windows, and I'm like, "Ugh, it's just surrounding me. So we're talking about it. And I said, that's okay. Like, it happens. I said, I don't think I've really deliberately done it in front of anyone, like felt comfortable enough. Like, I wouldn't even
I
in
think
front
she's
of...
building to something.
No, I wouldn't even in front of, like, Scott. I said, oh, actually, there was one time. There was one time I was talking to Matt in the studio. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Don't come over here. Because I just farted. He's like, do you remember what you said?
Well, that means that there is absolutely no chance in any universe ever that you find me somewhat attractive.
That's the first thing he thought of.
Yeah, he's not
And
wrong.
I was like,
I'm so comfortable with this ugly troll.
Yeah. This is what you get.
Not that I ever expected it, because you're like a sister to me.
but that's the first thing that you thought of, right?
That's what that sign says. If a girl does that, I mean, once you're married and all that down the track, that's fine.
No,
but,
I still wouldn't. I don't think I would. And we're talking about, some of my friends that we're kind of like, we're so mature that we will in front of each other, like as if that's like, still funny. Right. And then she goes, well, no, that's quite the opposite. That means that could be your person. So she was saying that studies now have been done, not like romantically, but that's someone that you kind of go, I don't have any fakeness around. Like, I'm okay to be able to, like, share emotions and stuff like that.
Share this emotion.
No, don't you?
You like that emotion? I got 10 more fingers. Let's go.
Okay, you don't have to deliberately do it, but that's what it could mean, rather than thinking, oh my God, that's like a not attractive thing. It just means that you are really well connected to be able to share your emotions.
right.
So you are not emotionally connected to Scott then?
Oh, yeah, great point. Hey.
And let's not even talk about our friend who won't even poo in the house if his wife's home. What's that saying?
Exactly.
It was always saying something weird,
Yeah.
but
Hey, what? He won't do it if he's.
nah, he'll go to a cafe.
How is that better in a stranger toilet?
I don't know.
Yeah. He'll go to a cafe.
He won't do it if anyone is home.
That's going a step too far. Like, I know that a lot of boys won't at school because they're like, the toilets are gross, so you don't want to sit down. So I understand. But then you kind of think about it. If there's someone in your life that you kind of like, nah, I don't care, then that means that's probably the most person that you would share your emotions with. Sucked in.
I love you too, man.
Yeah, whatever, bruh.
I'm going to show you both how much I love you.
No, please don't. You don't have to.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You ready?
Abby's A-List.
Who has gone on a celebrity tour, whether it is overseas or here in Australia? You know where they spot, they're like, and that's the house of...
You know what was so annoying? I did it in LA, and all the celebrities were on their front lawns the day before. If I had gone the day before, I would have seen
the day before,
Justin Bieber.
Sure.
Apparently, Kim Kardashian was handing out fruit the day before.
Well, we did one at San Francisco, and San Francisco is known for tourism. It's one of the biggest industry for the city. But the thing is, they have so many rules that you can't go close. So it's like, over there, if you look just over there, that is the full house, but you're not allowed to go and access it because there's all these bans of getting too close.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A bus went past the dude, Jesse from Breaking Bad's house, and he came down and gave more beers.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Does he do that every day? Because that's real, you know.
Not the day Matt goes.
No, of course.
The day before.
The day before.
The guy doing the tour said.
The reason I say this is you might have seen that, well, you might have done the aqueduct, which I love the aqueduct when you go in there. How does it go in the water and the road? I don't know. But one of the things that some of them have said is that is Jackie Chan's mansion. And it's a quite unique mansion. If you've seen it, it's got like a different shaped roof, and it was kind of what they say ahead of their time. So obviously a big Hollywood actor had to buy it. And this has been a rumour that has happened for so many years at Surfers Paradise that people have called out the name when they've gone past. Some people have even decided to ring the doorbell and be like, oh, my God. And now it's been corrected. So this lady has come out and said, well, actually, my dad built that house 35 years ago. It was his last sort of, as a retired builder that he did it. And he only passed away last year, but it's not to do with Jackie Chan.
Did he ever live there? He filmed on the Gold Coast a lot. Did he ever live in it?
Do you think he walked past it?
Maybe. Maybe he jumped on the roof. It sounded like it was like good for parkour.
No, I reckon what's happened is a tour guide has gone, you know what? Jackie Chan. Yeah, I'm going to say that he lives there. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe he went past it for a long period of time. But did you ever see proof when they said of whose house was what?
No.
See, that's what I meant.
I've been on that aqueduct tour and I believed that story.
I have you? Did you?
He said Jackie Chan was there yesterday on the lawn.
Like that?
When I went down, Jackie Chan came out and gave me beers.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
I keep missing
when
them.
did you go?
I think I went on Wednesday.
Oh, I went on Thursday.
I did see Jackie Chan at the Australian Open, though. I'm staying by that. I sent you photos.
Yes, you did.
And he was telling me about his mansion. It's paradise. Hey, Rose Byrne, the Aussie actress, is over in the States. She's got 2 boys. I didn't even realise that the domain ads that she does with the other guy is actually her real partner.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I was like, they're so good together.
I think that's how they got the double.
Yeah, of course. But she has been talking about the summer holidays, and their summer holidays, I think, are just finishing and they're going back to school.
To start a new year. Yeah.
Yes, and she was asked about the school holidays.
Summer is almost over. How do you feel about that?
It's too long.
You think summer's too long?
It's too long for kids. Too long for kids.
Yeah.
Too long.
Oh, yeah. How old are your kids?
7 and 9.
Oh, yeah. It's very long.
Yes. Too long.
Yes.
Way too long, guys.
Yeah.
Too long. It's like in Australia, you get 6 weeks.
Oh, is
That's
that
it?
true?
I feel like I've been on holiday for 6 months with these guys.
Too long.
How long do they have? Is it 3 months? Because I don't think they don't
get the
get
whole
long.
summer.
They don't get long as at Christmas or anything, do they?
I think it's something like 16 weeks.
Wow.
Or is it 11 weeks? Because our friends came back. They're going back to school. And they said it's a long break.
Right.
Yeah. And but then
Between
they have
2 and 3 months.
Yeah, so they normally only have like 1 week, for Christmas. And
Yeah,
they go back
okay.
to school. Yeah.
And they get the whole summer. They go to summer camp.
Too long.
I agree with it. Our 6 weeks here is too long for the children as well.
Then they get more holidays throughout the year, though.
Yeah. Too many. Keep them at school.
So I think, they only get the
Shout
2.
out to our school teachers. Huh?
They must only get the 2, the summer and the winter holidays.
And then, but for Thanksgiving, they get a couple of days and Christmas, right?
Must do.
Yeah, but I think it's like long weekend style
Yeah.
stuff. They don't get, like us, we
Yeah.
have 2 weeks in June, July, September,
Yeah.
Easter.
Too long.
Too long.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I'm going to put my hand up and say I'm aware of this and it was wrong of me and I should apologise. But I really slept on Modern Family. That show is a corker.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very, very good show.
No, it's not. You paid it out.
is.
You said it's ridiculous. It's such a bad show. I don't know why it's so popular. And this is back when it was popular because you're like, why do they talk to the camera? It doesn't even make sense.
Didn't make sense. I didn't know who was filming them. Who was filming this family? Why are they sitting down on the couch talking to the camera? And then how is that camera getting that shot without the other camera guy who's clearly on Phil not being in the shot? You know?
Are you going to be accepting when I talk about Breaking Bad in 5 years' time? Okay, fine.
Yeah. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so you can go tell me what that's about.
Have you not?
No, I watched the first episode and I was like, this is boring. Everyone said, you've got to wait till episode 6.
No, the soccer show.
Ted Lasso.
Ah, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I will.
Very similar shows, though.
Very similar.
I don't know. No, but that was the show that he kept talking about.
Yeah, I know. I remember he grew a mustache just so he could be Ted Lasso.
So in 5 years' time,
Halloween.
I go, hey, have you heard about this new show?
Yeah.
It's called Ted Lasso. You going to be accepting?
I'm not unaware if you guys are accepting of me now, so I'll wait and see how this goes. But it's a very good show. And Phil Dunphy is probably one of the best written characters. And for me, it doesn't dip in quality across the entire 11 seasons. Like, even when they bring in new kids, which is normally the death signal of any sitcom, it's still fresh and funny. And Sofia Vergara, do not get me started.
It's
Tomorrow,
finished, hasn't it? Like
on shows that Stav's currently watching, A Country Practice.
Has it wrapped up? Is it finished?
Yeah, it finished.
17 years ago. The kid, the kid they adopted, the gay couple, is like 45 now.
Yeah, he's not wrong. She just came out as bisexual.
So why are you watching it?
Rory got into it, and then I was watching it with her.
Okay.
And then I'm just watching it.
She wanted to watch something from the olden days.
The old. Was it black and white? No.
But the internet has been shocked and aghast at something. It's like those things that you knew, so when someone discovers it, you're like, yeah, but it's really shocked a lot of people. One of the cast members got married this week, and the fact of who the cast member was had people going, what? That's insane. Are you telling me what? And it's because it's Cam, obviously famously Mitch and Cam, the gay couple. Cam got married to his wife, and a huge swath of the internet did not know that he was heterosexual. And, I mean, this is him in the show.
Mitchell really had forgotten his wallet, so proposing wasn't even on his radar. My plan was bulletproof.
And a lot of people are going, you know, he's an actor. Like,
of course, yeah.
That's what
He's
he
very
does.
good. He's also apparently used to be a little bit into... he was a ladies' man.
Apparently he was. But he was linked with Charlize Theron.
Yes.
And Samantha Armitage, you remember?
Yes, when he came down here and he asked her out.
They had a 5-hour lunch.
So that's why I'm like, oh, he's got married now.
Yeah.
Settled down.
Settled down. And his wife is stunning, too.
Were you surprised by that? Why?
No reason. And it made me think of other versions of that. And it reminded me of you, Manny, because I grew up in the UK, right? So he's an icon there. But you were shocked and amazed to find out that House, this guy...
Hi, my name is Greg House. I'm a doctor. Oh, is that the time? I'm sorry. My watch must have stopped.
Is Hugh Laurie, who actually sounds like this.
That's the whole point. I'm not really an American. That was a deliberate mistake that I put in there, which I didn't.
He was a big comedy actor in the UK, like big sketch comedy guy.
Yeah, right.
It's just amazing when some people are so good at accents like that.
Yeah.
You're like, you think there'd be slight stuff up.
Well, it's the first time I'd ever seen him on screen.
Well, he actually says in that, because he talks about how he does it so well, and he says it's interesting because in the UK, if you step like that, you're in a different accent. They have so many accents, so when they come to America, it's just another one to take on.
Yeah, the other one is the actress that plays Beth Dutton on Yellowstone. She's so great.
English.
I had no idea she was English,
Yes.
and I'd been watching her on Yellowstone for years, and then I saw an interview with her, and I was like,
it's weird, isn't it?
Or the X-Files.
What the hell?
Yeah, Gillian Anderson.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't know that for years. Was someone out in the phone room didn't know that Stuart Little was Michael J. Fox?
No, I was saying Hugh Laurie
was
the dad in Stuart Little.
Yeah. And the other one, the one that really shocked us, and it might happen before you were on our show, though, Maddie, but you might have talked to him. We were waiting for a chat with Elmo, and it was just a phone chat. And we go to check on Elmo.
Yeah, he's Japanese.
I don't know what he is now. But we went to check on him, and we're like, okay, Elmo, we're coming up. We're going to go live in 3 minutes. And this guy went, okay, I'll be ready when that happens. And you're like, what? And he was Kevin, the guy that played him in the first league. He was a huge African-American gent.
Wow.
And he goes, yeah, I'm ready. And then you go, hi, everybody, what's going on? You know, what just happened?
Yeah, that's insanity. Well, there you go. Not everyone is what they seem. Stand by, guys. Your chance at 50 grand next.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You ready?
Abby's A-list.
Victoria Beckham, she is set to get her own Netflix series. It's only going to be 3 series, kind of like Beckham did for his as well. His company's producing it. His company produced the last one as well.
Okay.
So you just forget how many different brands he has. I guess that's what happens when you're super rich. I was even
money makes money.
It is, in fact, yes, yeah. So he does have a production company. He's even got like this. I was trying to get my hold on Be Up. So he has like these snacks.
Right, Be Up.
Be Up, and apparently it's like a natural energy from the bees. Because remember, he got obsessed with having beehives as well.
Right.
Yeah. So then they're sold in all different stores over there. I was like, why do I want to taste them? And why do I want to taste this? Because as they are doing their series, it's following the footsteps. And she is, I guess, talking about David and his gardening skills as well.
Apparently he's very good in the garden.
Very good. And now he's gone into something that Meghan Markle kind of failed at, and that is jam. And he's so particular. He's labelled all this jam that he's made from the garden supplies. This is a bit of it.
You've been making lots of jam from the plums. He's very proud. He's proud. David Beck Jam. He's even got his little label machine out.
He's not going to sell it though.
No.
Yeah.
That's why men shouldn't retire.
I know.
That's a man who's given up football. He's got nothing to do.
He hasn't. I don't understand it because he owns a football team, so he flies over there and still manages
he's
that.
not really doing work for them.
He's got his production company. He's got a lot of different stuff.
I've lost. Not really that useful no more. I guess to go out and make some jam.
Go toddle around in the garden.
Did you watch the series?
I saw only little bits and pieces while Esther was watching it.
He is a neat freak.
Yeah,
like
I
he'll
did see
be
that.
open and honest saying that he's got OCD, and the way that he even cuts the wick of a candle
Yeah.
is just amazing.
He's got wick scissors, which I didn't know existed till then.
Scissors.
Yeah, so everyone goes to bed and he just like cleans up. Amazing. How good. But that series that follows Victoria Beckham is coming out next month, actually, in October. So there you go. Kendall Jenner, she's one of the most famous people in the world, well, the famous family as well, and they've signed another deal for them to follow all their lives. So you would think that she'd be happy with it, right?
Yep.
No. Well, she's 29 years of age and she is a very successful model, and she's talking about the fact that she wants to give up the runway for her new passion. And she said, I kid you not, swear to God, after everything has stopped, I think when she means the contract deal for the TV show, she's not going to be in front of the cameras anymore. She's going to be behind the scenes, and something that she wants to do is design homes.
Okay.
She says she absolutely loves it and she's going to do that. I don't know if architect as opposed to more...
Pick the pillows.
No, I don't think just...
Oh, I designed this home. Look at my new bread spread.
Check out this
Great
photo.
work. Yeah.
Once again, people that have way too much time. I mean, you could, well, if you're that super rich, right, and you could pick any profession or any sort of hobby that you go into after, he's picked making jam, she's going to design homes, what would you pick? It's a hobby. Money's not...
I think I'd get my pilot's license.
Oh, good
Wow.
one.
If I had just endless money and then I'd have my own plane.
Like Tommy Little.
Good point.
Yep.
Good point. We are at the wrong end of the day, apparently.
What about you?
I think I wouldn't have thought of it, but I'd get my pilot license too.
Is that because you guys always think under pressure you'd be able to land a plane without any instructions?
Can, but no, it'd be fun, and then we could race.
Imagine us two mad dogs in a plane. Like, what are you doing? Let's go fly the jet. That'd be awesome.
That'd be sick.
There you go. Something to work towards, boys.
Let's go to Abby's house and fly as low as we can.
Nerf guns again. Here we go.
We could get those things that make signs made up and drag them behind them.
I don't think I've ever seen you guys more excited.
Hey, turn the cloud jets on and we'll draw a penis.
Oh my God.
Stav
there we
and
go.
Matt
There's
up.
Stav
Feels
and Matt
the
again.
days.
I always knew they were heads.
Yeah.
Now look at them.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Got sent this in our DMs. I was like, oh, that's hot. That's really hot. It is very sexy. Concreters.
Ooh,
Look at this. It's a calendar. Don't you laugh? Oh, you
not
don't think
loving
concreters are sexy? You
I
haven't
giggle when
seen
I'm
the
turned on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
So does Esther.
But this is great because you can actually register to be in next year's Sexy Concreter calendar because Kobe has started all this based on the Gold Coast. Kobe, how did all this start about?
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
It was a initiative that we started last year just to support a mate. Our crew got together and just rallied and decided to do a little bit of a piss take, to be honest with you. And it just took off bigger than we expected it to be. And so now we're back again this year with a cheeky calendar with a serious cause.
Yeah, all the proceeds go to Black Dog Institute, so it is raising money and awareness for men's mental health.
Yes.
And I know you say a piss take, but I guess it's because you used to sing, you know, the firefighters and they're all like ripped. But these are just, you know, as you would see on the work site.
Real men.
Well, that's what we wanted to actually do. Is it's just the average Joe, the average tradie. Everyone struggles in silence. Also, it was a cause that was really close to home to us because quite a few of our crew were struggling with their own things. But we wanted to bring shine a light on not only the mad rigs that we have in the trade, but also a cause that everyone seems to be struggling with, but also have a little bit of fun with it. So it wasn't such a heavy conversation, but it was a bit lighter to get the heavy conversation started.
And your husband is Mr. April, a.k.a. Crumpet.
He is that hunk of spunk. Yes, he is.
And I believe this year you're widening it to not just concreters, it can be any tradies?
We want any tradie. So this year it's sexy concreters and their tradie mates. So we want plumbers, we want sparkies, I was looking in our registration box, we had a farmer that's actually nominated. We just want anybody. So, but we're not looking for GQ models, we're looking for a vibe. We want real men.
So, Kobe, did you look at your husband getting out of the shower and you went, oh, hey, he needs to be in a calendar?
No, I'm ruining this, keeping it to myself.
Yeah. What was
No, absolutely not. I was like, give the people what they want, but also I'll just have you know, I let him have a slice of humble pie regularly, and he doesn't get too much praise from me at home.
Yeah. Whenever I say to my wife all the time at home, because we have a mirror in our bedroom in the most unfortunate spot where I get dressed, and I always say to her as I catch myself from the side, I go, God, I'm disgusting. She goes, I like your belly.
No, this is the thing. This was the response that we got, that it was like finally good to see real men out there. And look, I don't know if you have seen last year's calendar, but all the shots turned out so good and we got such a good response of it. That's what we're looking for. Men with mullets, missing teeth, you name it. You just got the vibe, you rock up.
I love that.
You know someone.
Oh, if it was just going to be concreters, I'll enter Rooster.
Well, I was going to see if Scotty Too Hottie was going to register in the calendar, if he was looking for a centerfold or anything.
Yes. No,
no.
Centerfold.
You want to keep him to yourself. There we go.
No.
Put him right there at end of financial year, you know.
Well, we did do a calendar, a tradie calendar, and we I think he was insisting on Mr. December.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we pretended to be tradies, didn't we? We dressed up. But
What is the best month? Like, if you do have, like, you know, your fireman's calendar, your sexy concreter calendar, what's the hottest month?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to say December, just because I feel like a bit of a Santa hat as a prop can go a long way. You know what I mean? So, no shirt, Santa hat, oiled up, thicker than concrete. That's just, you know, that's what the people want.
Yeah, I reckon January, and then you go December. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're your key ones.
Yeah.
The hot months,
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, everybody else.
Sorry, guys.
Well, a lot of blokes punching darts in these photos as well.
Well, yeah, like, we just wanted the general tradie. Like, you know what they're like. We didn't want to have to change them in any way, shape or form. Yeah. We just wanted them to be themselves and just, you know, do what they usually do at Smoko or on site in general. So that's why we went with it.
It's not like they're prepping for the photo.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, we just rocked up on site and we asked if people were like, can we take them? And in the middle of them actually doing the pour, they just kind of got about it. So it was just them and their natural habitat.
Well, it is a fantastic cause that you're sending it to. Black Dog Institute. They do great work. And so if there's any guys listening now who want to get involved, you can go to sexyconcreters.com, or you know what? You can maybe register your mate. You don't even have to tell them. All right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Put their name down.
It's so good, Kobe.
Good on you. Thanks for your time.
No, thanks, legends. Have a good day.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alpha Bucks. Tomorrow, it'll be Friday. You know what? My daughter, I love her for it, has started saying Thursday, Friday.
Why?
I don't know. Yes, last night at dinner.
I can't even say it's Tuesday.
Last night at dinner, I said, I thought tomorrow was Friday. And she goes, nah, tomorrow's Thursday, Dad. And I was like, Oh my God,
My
I
little
love
tradie,
you.
you little cutie.
Take it to the next level and have like it's Valentine's Day. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah. The other day she was in the back of the car with her friends, and apparently she saw her brother riding his bike, and she rolled down the window and yelled out, "Xander, you dumb dog!" Raising a little bogan.
Yeah.
Anyway, 6 a.m. it's P.
Yeah.
Some of your answers are Pelican, Penny, and Paycheck. 7 a.m. it's K again. Some of your answers are Katy Perry, Kung Fu Panda, and Kilogram. And 8 it's M, and some of your answers are Magnolia, Mamma Mia, and Married at First Sight.
All right, they are for Alpha Bucks tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stav, Abby, and Matt.
Thanks for listening to the B105 Brekkie Show with Stav, Abby and Matt podcast for Chemist Warehouse. Shop the footy finals half-price cosmetics and vitamin sale on now at Chemist Warehouse.